Hello everyone, Drew Beckman, Northwestern Illinois Field Agronomist, and just wanted to take a moment to kind of start, we talk about early season scouting, really take some time to explain what I look for when I come out to a field very early on here in the growing season. So this field was planted about 10-11 days ago, and we haven't accumulated a whole lot of heat units, but as you can see, we dug around here really playing in the mud. Overall, we start to find our nice purple seeds, and really what I am looking for are two different things. So when we start, you can see our radicle here is nice and elongated. It's really done a good job of shooting a nice long root system out of the bottom. But we also look at our coleoptile, and really what we want to see is that this coleoptile is pushing towards the soil surface. Sometimes it may wrap itself around the seed, depending on the orientation of the seed, and begin to push itself up towards the soil surface. But really what we want to see is that it is nice and still wrapped within itself. As this elongates, we want to continue to see it look basically just like this as it heads towards the soil surface, and we just don't want to start seeing any kind of unfurling happening below the soil surface. That's really what would be, at this point, something that would tell us something is going wrong, whether or not it begins changing direction, whether it starts to turn down and head down into the soil profile. When we look at our extended forecast, we do look fairly warm, so there shouldn't be a lot of issues like that, or we wouldn't at least anticipate that. But again, this is kind of, early on in the growing season, this is really what normal looks like. We also want to look, you see that again, our nice purple seed. We want to look and make sure that there's nothing eating on that. If you have wireworms, grubs, some different pests like that, we can see some holes starting to be eaten into that seedling. As long as our seed is nice and kind of tough, you can squeeze on it, you can push on it. It doesn't start to squeeze water out or anything like that. That is still a very viable seedling. So anyway, a little bit of a heads up of what we look for early season. Thanks.